There are moments in nature that make even the most terrifying predators seem unbelievable. In just a few seconds, a lightning-fast bite can turn a struggling creature into a meal with no chance of escape. What is frightening is not only the speed of the strike, but also the way snakes patiently wait, calculate and end the hunt with almost absolute precision. So just how terrifying are the most brutal moments of predatory snakes? Welcome to the world of supreme hunting machines, where every attack can become one of nature's most unbelievable spectacles. Pit viper versus mouse. In the darkness, when ordinary eyes struggle to see pit vipers use two heat-sensing pits located between the eyes and nostrils. This organ is extremely sensitive and can detect very small changes in environmental temperature. No matter how well the prey hides its body heat, still emits infrared radiation, allowing the pit viper to detect its position as a bright area against the cold ground. The pit viper slowly follows the heat trail, silently closing the distance, while the prey remains almost completely unaware. And the target it is tracking is a mouse. When the mouse enters striking range, the pit viper immediately delivers an extremely fast bite before the prey can react. After only a short time, the mouse lies motionless. All that remains for the pit viper is to relocate the prey and begin swallowing it. Inland taipan versus rat. The inland taipan is considered the most venomous land snake based on LD50 tests conducted on mice. Its venom is especially effective against small, warm-blooded mammals. The venom contains many dangerous components that can disrupt blood-clotting damage muscles and affect the functioning of the nervous system. Without prompt first aid and medical treatment, an inland taipan bite can pose a serious threat to the victim's life. Across the dry, cracked ground, the inland taipan silently slithers forward. The coloration of its scales helps it blend into the soil and surrounding rock crevices. A rat hurriedly searches for food before quickly running into a burrow. Refusing to lose the trail, the snake follows the cracks and moves deeper into the dark tunnel system. And the predator has tracked the rat all the way to its hiding place. With nowhere left to run, the rat takes the full force of its opponent's extremely fast bite. The inland taipan is considered the most venomous land snake in tests conducted on mice. The venom quickly spreads through the small body, weakening the rat and causing it to lose the ability to move after a short time. The muscles running along the snake's body contract continuously, gradually pushing the prey deeper into the stomach. Musurana versus snake. The mussurana is one of the most formidable snake-eating snakes in Central and South America. This species possesses many adaptations for hunting snakes, especially the ability to overpower and consume even venomous pit vipers. And another unfortunate snake has become a meal for the mussurana. The mussurana's ribs are flexibly connected to the spine, allowing the body to expand significantly when swallowing large prey. As the body of the other snake is pulled inside, the ribs gradually spread apart, and the internal organs shift to create more space within the abdominal cavity. The muscles along the esophagus contract continuously to push each section of the prey down toward the stomach. The stomach keeps digestive fluids contained inside, helping prevent gastric juices from flowing back and beginning the process of breaking down the prey's flesh scales and skeleton. After the confrontation ends, the motionless body of the rattlesnake begins to be swallowed by the mussurana. No longer needing to constrict the opponent, the mussurana uses its flexible jaws and expandable muscles to handle a snake with a thick and fairly heavy body. The mussurana usually begins swallowing its prey from the head. This method allows the scales and the rattling tail to follow the natural direction of the body, reducing friction and limiting the risk of injury to the esophagus during swallowing. Python versus chicken. Pythons are predators that rely entirely on muscular strength to kill their prey without needing venom. A python's body contains between 300 and more than 400 vertebrae, creating an extremely flexible form capable of bending in many different directions. When approaching a target, the python uses jaws lined with many sharp, backward-curving teeth to hold on, making it very difficult for the prey to escape. Immediately afterward, it quickly coils several times around the victim's body. Each time the prey exhales, the python tightens its coils. The pressure restricts blood circulation, preventing the heart from receiving enough blood and quickly causing the prey to lose the ability to resist. The predator continues its journey in search of another meal. and today's target is a chicken. Immediately after the bite, the python uses the powerful muscles along its body to wrap several coils around the chicken's chest. To swallow a chicken covered in thick feathers, the two halves of the python's lower jaw are connected by elastic ligaments, allowing them to spread outward. Saliva is continuously secreted to lubricate the prey, helping the feathers and bones of the chicken pass more easily through the esophagus and down into the python's stomach. King Cobra vs. Cobra. Beneath the dense grass, the king cobra has bitten and held another cobra. The scientific name Ophiophagus hanna means snake eater, reflecting the king cobra's highly distinctive habit of preying on other snakes. Most of its diet consists of other snakes, including rat snakes, small pythons, Krait's cobras, and sometimes even smaller king cobras. There is no conclusive evidence that snakes always make up exactly 90% of its diet. King cobras often bite and hold their prey instead of immediately releasing it and waiting as many pit vipers do. When attacking it, grips the opponent firmly to maintain control and inject venom into the body. The venom primarily affects the nervous system, gradually impairing muscular activity and breathing. The prey usually loses the ability to resist once the venom takes effect. After being swallowed, the prey is gradually broken down by digestive fluids. The flesh scales and bones are all processed during digestion, which can last for several days. When two snakes with relatively similar appearances encounter each other, the advantage usually belongs to the one that evolved specifically to hunt other snakes. The king cobra and the rat snake create an uneven confrontation as the agility of the rat snake faces the size, strength, and venom of its opponent. The neurotoxic venom quickly affects muscular control, causing the rat snake to gradually weaken and lose the strength to resist. Although the king cobra possesses large venom glands, it still has to use this resource efficiently, because the body requires time and energy to produce more venom. The king cobra can control the amount of venom injected with each bite. However, it cannot be claimed that it frequently delivers dry bites while hunting because the prey still needs to be subdued quickly. The king cobra gradually moves its jaws toward the prey's head to prepare for swallowing. Swallowing from the head allows the rat snake's scales to lie in the natural direction of the body, reducing resistance and helping the prey pass more easily through the esophagus. The king cobra completes its meal once again, demonstrating the specialized snake hunting ability that gave the species its name. What you have just watched shows that snakes do not terrify their prey only through venom or muscular strength, but also through patience, precision, and the ability to exploit every opportunity to end the hunt. Every moment reflects the harsh laws of survival, where a single mistake is enough to completely change the outcome. If you found this video fascinating, please press like and leave a comment sharing the moment that impressed you the most. Thank you for watching until the end. See you again on the next journeys through the world of wildlife.